The coach at Alabama was mentored very well by a guy these gentlemen to my left know, Anthony Grant, played at the University of Dayton for Don Donaher. Dayton has an unbelievable NIT tradition. Anthony was a grinder. I was coaching back in Ohio then, Ohio U and Ohio State. And his teams play like he played as a player. I mentioned Don Donaher and certainly the influence of Billy Donovan as well on Anthony, and has been, I'm sure, impactful to him. But most importantly, when you watch Alabama play now, you know what you just have to watch 10 minutes of a game that they're playing, and you know what Anthony believes in. They're tough and gritty. They play great defense. They're one of the best defensive teams in the country, good enough to beat Kentucky a few weeks ago, a team that's going to the Final Four. And Anthony has done, obviously, a tremendous job. By the way, not only done a tremendous job at Alabama, but I think Shaka Smart would tell you that as good a job as Shaka has done, and he was here in November at the preseason NIT. We watched him coach, see him, didn't we? That Shaka was left behind a great group of young men that he's had the opportunity to coach that were recruited by the former VCU coach and now the coach at Alabama, Anthony Grant. Anthony?
Thank you very much. Let me just say again, it's an honor for us to be here in this tournament. I want to thank the committee again for extending the invitation to us to be here. Our group is extremely humbled and excited to have an opportunity to be here in New York, and obviously we played some very good competition, so we've earned the right to be here, as have all the teams that are represented here. Again, I want to extend congratulations to all the coaches for what you've done over the course of the year and the opportunity to get here to New York. For me, as I stand here, I was just thinking, I had an opportunity as a player to play in this tournament when I was at the University of Dayton, and we went out to McNeese State the year after Joe Dumars graduated, and we thought that we'd be okay going on the road there, and it didn't turn out too well. And then as an assistant coach at the University of Florida, we had an opportunity to play in the NIT and lost to Georgetown. I believe it was the last year that Coach Thompson coached at Georgetown, and then as a head coach at Virginia Commonwealth, we played a very tough and talented UAB team and lost a heartbreaker at the end. So when we got an opportunity to come to this tournament, I was just hoping that we could get a win and advance in the tournament, and certainly proud of our guys for what we've been able to accomplish. And really, it is an honor and a treat to be here with a chance to compete for a championship and to be here, obviously, in New York and playing in Madison Square Garden. For a lot of our guys, their first trip to New York, obviously the first experience in the postseason. We're in uncharted territory. This is the first time for any of our guys to play in the postseason. Obviously, to have a chance to compete this late in the year for us is a great experience. Really happy for our seniors to have a chance to compete here, and for all of our guys, the chance to experience the postseason. You can't put a price tag on that, so we really relish this opportunity. We understand we've got a very tough, well-coached and talented team in Colorado. Obviously, we're going to have to play extremely well to have a chance, but that's what this tournament is all about. Obviously, you look at the great tradition and history of this tournament. We're extremely excited to be here. I want to thank all of you for coming out. The exposure that you give us, the exposure that you give this tournament really means a lot to us, and we're just excited to be here. Thank you.